Hello, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina on Lake Taneycomo. I'm going to do one cast today. Just ran up from the resort, right up below the dam. They're running, I think, a little less than 1 unit. It's a little sketchy getting up here. If you don't know the lake, I wouldn't suggest it. You got to know where to go. It's 2 or 3 places. You're going to hit a gravel bar or rock or something. But 0 boats on the water. Surprised. There's 2 guys at outlet 2 and 1 guy at outlet 1. See it all messed up. Gonna throw a white jig. This is a 3/32 ounce white jig with 2-pound line. It's pretty good flow right here. Of course, it's right below the dam, so the water's gonna be running up here a little quicker than other places. I'm gonna plug in the mics real quick. I know you can hear me this close to the camera, but you're going to be able to hear me a little bit better once I put this mic on. It's misting a little bit, so I've got the ball cap on the camera to keep the water out. The radar does look like there's a little bit harder rain coming. Of course, I did not wear a jacket, rain jacket. I'm going to throw a couple times just right here. Something interesting Blake Wilson told me today. Oh, I just had one. Maybe I'll do one. First cast fish. A bite and a fish. Ooh, that's a pretty good fish. I've got the trolling motor on spot lock, so. Oh, I got him. Good. Wow. White jig. I'll tell you why I was going to use a white jig here in a second. He came off. So, first cast fish. Cool. Blake's been fishing up here the last, I don't know, a couple of days, and he said they've been throwing jerkbaits up here between the cable and the island, which is, oh, not quite a half mile, maybe. And all of a sudden they're catching a fair number of browns. Our browns this fall were way down. The numbers of browns that we usually see in September and October, that's their spawning time. And they come up here, numbers way down. But here in the last couple of days, he said they caught 7 browns yesterday. So, browns like white, they were catching those on jerkbaits, okay? But I catch a lot of browns on white. I catch them on other stuff too, but white seems like it's a good color for browns, for me. So I'm kind of hoping to catch another bite. I'll hold it down there for a second. Sometimes if you just hold it down below the boat and don't do anything, they'll come up and take a whack at it. Play around with it for a second. It's not worth staying very long. We haven't gotten a lot of rain yet. I wouldn't even half inch maybe today. Not like we were expecting it 2.5 inches. But it's supposed to rain tonight and tomorrow a little bit. Let it swing below the boat. One more cast, and then we're going to drift. I got to be careful not to throw above the cable. That would be illegal. It's not real deep up here. It's probably 5 foot deep maybe right now with this kind of water running. I'm gonna throw the other side real quick. The other side's gonna be slower current. Ooh, just had a bite. Water's faster on the other side because that's the turbine side. And another bite. And I'm not fishing barbless. A little bit. Try that again. I'm really not throwing upstream very far at all. It's pretty much straight across. Kind of working it as it drifts down below the boat. But I think when I drift, I'm going to fish the current side. Okay, let's drift. Oh, sorry. Get that right. I'm getting down close to the bottom because I'm coming back with green stuff on my jig, so I'll work it a little faster. Here's one. I'm going to go ahead and hit spot lock for a second. Uh-huh. A little bigger fish. There's a rainbow. It's about 17 inches. First one's about 15. Yeah, maybe 16. Not that big. Ah. Another one. Oh, we came off. About the same size rainbow. Keep feeling. Current really slows down pretty quick after the cable. It's quite a bit slower in here. Just across from outlet number 1, that water really comes through at the cable, but it slows down. Well, oh yeah. Now I've got a 16th ounce sculpin jig that I might put on here pretty quick. So I'm working it pretty fast and I'm still coming up, bumping the bottom. So I think this jig's going to be a little bit heavy for this. Yep. Yep, same size rainbow. 15, 16 inches. The oxygen must be pretty good up here because fish are fighting really good. Drag set a little bit loose. There is nothing wrong with these fish. They're good and healthy. Another probably 15-inch fish. Check that hook, make sure it's not bent. It's bent just a little bit. You hit that close to the boat. Yeah, I could put on a lighter jig, but I actually want to stay with the white because of the brown possibilities. Oh, it is Thursday the 20th of November. I forgot to say the date. Oh, I just missed one. You hit that about the same place that last one hit. I am slowing the boat down just a little bit. So the jig swings down below the boat as I work it back. About right there is where they've been hitting it, right there. I'm throwing pretty much straight across, maybe just a tad bit downstream. I'm not throwing it upstream. If I threw it upstream, it'd be real hard to keep it out of the rocks. Yeah, I'm coming back with loss almost every time. I think I've got a rod with an olive jig on it, 16th ounce. I'm gonna throw that. Oh, I just missed one. It's either that or bottom. Yeah, I thought that rain was gonna get heavier. It's gotten lighter. Okay. Nobody's at outlet number 2. That's a little strange. Especially this time of night, I'd think there'd be some guys there. Okay, I'm gonna go back up. Blake said he was staying above the island. He never went down to the flat at all. And I'm gonna tie that. I'm gonna try the 16th ounce sculpin. Let's go. Okay, got a 16th ounce sculpin jig. Same thing, I'm gonna throw up here a couple times. 2-pound line, same rod. I can pause a little longer, lighter jig. So it's not gonna go down to the bottom quite as quick. Starting to get kind of dark. So I think I'm going to drift. I just noticed that. It's starting to, it's about, what time is it? 4:30, 4:45, 4:52. So yeah, with the cloud cover and everything, it's going to start getting pretty dark. Ah, I got it at the bottom. And I think I picked up some moss. No, it didn't. Well, they like the white. Better. Hmm. See, down in here where the water gets slower is where I think I'd do better with this jig. Maybe not. Because it's lighter, because I could work it a little slower. Boy, I'm glad I didn't start off with sculpin. I want to put a white back on. Ah. Yeah, it started. I'm not worried about going home. It's a little foggy, but worried about the camera. Getting too dark. I could lighten it up a little bit. I'm glad the rain held off. Wish I had more time. I'd like to go down there below the gravel bar, fish that stretch. I could have come up and thrown jerk baits, but I really don't like to throw jerk baits. I'll let Blake come up here and throw them. There's a bite. Missed him. Bottom, I think. Well, second time was pretty slow. That's bottom. Oh yeah. Just about done. In fact, I am done because I've got to get up on plane before I hit this gravel bar. Yeah, I think I'll just go over and fish it. But if I'm going to do that, I got to use the 16th ounce. Because it's way too shallow for that jig. So, I do have this other rod. And I'm going to fish out this way. I don't know. This might be at 3/32 also. No, it's 16th. This just has a lot of, it's got a lot of feathers on this jig, so it looks fat. Looks like it's sculpin. Water's probably 3 feet going over this bar. Had a chaser. What do I got? I think I got a snag. I do. It broke. Well, I'm just going to drift on down. I'm not going to retie. Get below the bar and then I'll get it up on plane and go home. Oh, I caught some fish. 3 or 4. I had some other bites, so it was fun. I hadn't been up here and fished in a while, so I'm not sure how long we're going to run this water. Not sure why they run this water, but it is keeping the oxygen up really good, and it'll really help the whole upper lake. So it's really good fishing conditions. So All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.